On this crew, it's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach Ty Lewis said it, the most important thing is health. And the Clippers didn't have it last season. Big time missed by Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Norman Powell, right on down the line. Despite all that, they continued to battle. Lou said these guys just keep fighting every single night. Kevin, back to you.
They did, and it showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Turner. Then it's Hield. And it's Smith in at the 4. And for the Clippers, post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Jackson, and it's Coffey in at the 2. Now here's Zubac. Coffey can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Mann. No good off the back of the rim. Hield the pass to Nesmith. Here's Turner. Zubac defending. And Turner kicks to Hield. Clock at 6. Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. Ball's knocked loose. We play just over a minute here in the first. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And what a take by Jackson. And he's almost automatic at the line, so you might as well add that next one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The free throw off from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Morris. Over Smith. Morris, no good.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Smith outside. Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Here's Jackson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 11-2 run. The pass to Halliburton. Over Jackson. They kick out to Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
And like you said, their three-point shooting was a huge part of what they did. The long-range shot was a weapon for them all season long. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. Hield can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Coffey. Now Morris, covered by Smith. To end the cold streak, Morris with the bucket.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Dishes to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Coffey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Pacers leading by 11. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. He dishes it to Smith. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Coffey. 9 points last game out. Man, off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Hield. Here's Turner. And the layup falls. 6 points for Miles Turner.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Neesmith. Smith dishes to Hield. Right side Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Turner with the steal. Smith against Morris. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Smith with a screen on Jackson. It's deflected. They get it back. Hield from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hield's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Over to the wing. Pass to Turner. Here's Hield. Outside Turner. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Wall with a block.
Well, there's not much John Wall can't do defensively when he's focused because he's really athletic and fast.
Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their stars.
And here's Wall. After James Johnson was able to get the triple.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
And that one falls for John Wall. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in, and so John Wall nails both of them.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Johnson the screen. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Powell finds Wall. Batum sets a screen for Powell. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Powell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he can't get the first one.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And he sinks the second. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season, bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Pacers leading by 20. And here's McConnell. Hield outside. Powell pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And there's the pass to Wall. Over McConnell. And taken away by Johnson. The fader. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Healed with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Powell. Outside for Batum. Outside Covington. Powell for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Clark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's Mathurin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Covington, a screen on McConnell. Kicks it out to Covington from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. From deep, Wall. It doesn't go for him.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
From past the arc. Healed, can't hit. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Wall's got 7.
Wall actually can score from anywhere on the floor, but he likes to keep the triples flowing, just to keep the defense on its toes and respecting his jump shot.
Here's Mathurin. Healed outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
The first one falls.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Both free throws good from Hield. 40 seconds left in the first. All with it. 7 points in the game. For 3, Covington. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I tell you, it's just unreal how Covington measures these shots. I mean, he's an excellent long-distance shooter. Ooh, you have to tag at all times. You can't leave him open.
Hield can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And so it's Indiana with it. The lead is 15. Three-pointer, Hield, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 13.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And so it's Indiana with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. Reggie Jackson out there with Wall, and it's Powell in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Halliburton finds Jackson. 5 on the clock. Mathurin passes to Turner. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Powell. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers leading by 18. Outside Turner. To the right side. To the middle. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. Drills it from outside. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. He kicks it to Turner. Takes the 3. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Jackson passes to Wall. Now here's Zubats. In the corner, Powell with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Powell's got 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Outside Turner. Halliburton outside. From the low block. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wall looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Clippers trail by 20. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson finds Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5.
Come to me, come to me.
On the wing, Johnson for the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Jackson. That's tipped. And the wide open shot from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Fades. Zubac's no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Halliburton kicks to Johnson. Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell.
Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Coffey. Johnson against Morris. Can they get it? That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Coffey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And, guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Now Halliburton. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Coffey. Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Zubac. Over Neesmith. And that one is good from Zubac. Indiana leading by 21. Halliburton up top. Guarded by Jackson. Fires it up. And it's Halliburton missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Outside Jackson. Zubac, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Coffey. Outside for Jackson. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got 5.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Here's Turner. Reads over Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
First free throw is good. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Man subbed in for Norman Powell.
Yeah, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Here's Man. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Coffey. Count that bucket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Mathurin. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 18. So the wing on the left. Now the pass to Morris. Passes to Batum. Morris with the screen for Batum. Here's Man. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Johnson for three. Indiana again missing. Now the Clippers with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Jackson dishes to Morris. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And Indiana with a change here, too. Brissett's checked in. And so he hits both.
Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Jackson passes to Batum, and Batum throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Turner, lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Jackson with it, picked up by Turner. Batum for 3, connects from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the pass to Turner. There's the dish to Heel. Out to the wing. Here's Mathurin, defended by Batum. Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
And he knocks down the first one. John Wall's checked in for Amir Coffey. Both free throws good from Turner.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Jackson. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Man. The three-pointer no good. Pacers leading by 16. Outside Turner. McConnell finds Heel. They set the screen. Drains the three-pointer. Hield's got 16.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
And Turner kicks to Hield. Passes it to Brissett. Back to Hield. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brissett passes to McConnell. Hield outside. There's the screen. Fires the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Hield. The drive by Jackson.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
The Clippers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That one is off. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And he's good on the second. So it's the Pacers now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Hield. There's a screen. Again, Hield missing. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 19. Here's Batum. And the rejection by Jackson. Batum, the screen. Lets it go with a 3. And here is Hield. Last game, 26 points. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
On the wing, Jackson. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach Carlisle.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
These two have been great. Locking horns, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. Oh, the animals hear me.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Smith. Then it's Turner. And it's Hield in at the three, the small forward. Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And Turner with the slam.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic big guy. Great length, and he's more than capable of finishing inside.
Morris against Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Halliburton outside. Turner dishes to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Indiana moving the ball around. Neesmith. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Halliburton against Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Jackson. And it's Halliburton missing. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Morris passes to Coffey. And here is Zubac. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's good from long range. Morris has got 5 now.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Halliburton against Jackson. There's the pass to Zubac. Here's Coffey. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Turner. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 19. Zubats with it. Coffee passes to Zubats. Outside Jackson. Pass to Powell. Jackson with it. He's covered by Halliburton. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that defense wasn't enough on Jackson. He's clever and can shoot through that opposition.
And Turner kicks to Hield. Out to Turner. Takes a 3. That one misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Morris with the screen for Jackson.
And they were top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
And the block numbers you mentioned, that's a clear sign of how dominant they were in terms of interior defense. That was a hallmark of theirs. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. The first free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. Pacers leading by 15. Hield outside. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And here is Zubats. After Miles Turner was able to get the triple. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Jackson misses.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Jackson. Now Powell. 9 points in the game so far. Right through the D for the layup. Powell's got 11 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubats. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. Turner passes to Neesmith. It's tipped. Here's Powell. He's got 11. Batum sets a screen for Powell. No good with the triple. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Passes it to McConnell. Turner with a screen on Wall. Here's McConnell, and the layup's good off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Batum finds Powell. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by Powell. Smith outside. Halliburton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Smith sets the pick for McConnell. Out to Smith. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. And Wall slams it home.
Now, let me remind you, John Wall has been an all-defensive player in the NBA. When engaged, he can lock down and lock you up.
Smith against Morris. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And here are the Pacers now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Mathurin. The second chance effort, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 32 points in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Powell, and the rejection by Jackson. Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. Outside Jackson, pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 11.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Batum. The floater. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. The pass to Neesmith. Outside Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Jackson with the screen. Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Shoots it up. And it's Mathurin missing. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here is Powell. 11 points in the game. Here's Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
The Clippers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. And the first one drops.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything. Batum is a valuable cog who plays his role well.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Batum. Pacers leading by 23. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Jackson with the screen. And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The Pacers fourth.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Here's Mathurin, 11 points in the game.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Passes to McConnell. There's the pick to the wing right side. Neesmith can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Covington setting the pick for Wall. Pass to Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mann's got 5 points so far.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Jackson with the screen. Now, here's McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Neesmith. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Covington kicks to Wall. No good on the triple. Indiana leading by 21. McConnell with it. Jackson a screen on Wall. McConnell finds Jackson. Inside. And the dunk by Covington.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds great feel for the game.
Pass to Mathurin. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For 3, Covington. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Here's Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Jackson's got his first points of the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Indiana out in front, running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's the Clippers now. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. Wall out there with Jackson, and it's Mann in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Here's Brissett. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Jackson with the screen. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Turner with the screen. Hield can't hit. Clippers trail by 21. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Zubats. Makes it off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now the feed to Smith. The pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Mathurin passes to Turner. Shoots over Zubats. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Left side Wall. Jackson in the corner. Morris a screen. From downtown. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
One shot.
And that one misses. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories. And be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wall against Halliburton. Hield left side. Passes it to Mathurin. Over Jackson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Amir Coffey's checked in for John Wall.
One shot.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Here's Coffee. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Jackson. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner for 3. A new 14 for Indiana. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Now, here is Halliburton. He kicks to Taylor. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Coffee passes to Jackson. That one falls.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Johnson surveying the floor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Jackson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Covington with the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Halliburton outside. Johnson dishes to Heel. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Batum. Jackson down low. He's covered by Halliburton. It's good.
And another for Jackson, a streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Heel. Outside for Halliburton, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Jackson against Halliburton. Knocked away. Halliburton with the steal. It's tipped. There's the pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. There's the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Coffey's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Now here's Covington. Passes it to Coffey. Now Smith. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Smith. Hield from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got 25 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Down low. Here's Hield. That shot is off. Great D that time from Powell. Outside Jackson. Over Halliburton. Jackson misses. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Halliburton right side. They kick out to Hield. Smith sets the pick for Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now the pass to Powell. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Now here's Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Shoots over Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. The Pacers also with a sub. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Both free throws good from Turner. Here's Jackson. Lets it go from 11. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Indiana leading by 22. McConnell scanning the floor to the left wing. A nice shot by Neesmith.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Screen by Zubac. Jackson misses. The Pacers shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's McConnell. Here's Turner. Batum grabs the miss.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miles Turner.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Neesmith. Here's McConnell. Turner misses the fallback J.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Batum passes to Coffey. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Batum. 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Turner.